Hello there guys and welcome back to another video. Please excuse my wet hair, I've not long had a shower and the rest of the time I'm mostly busy, so this is my window to record a video. Today we are doing a video on another new Slipknot mask. It's been quite a good period for getting Slipknot masks and also for getting some quite rare pieces as well. This piece I've seen done quite a few times and I know there are quite a few replicas out there, but this for me is something that I'm very glad to have, but I am quite glad to sort of get this one out of the way, so to speak, because it's a Vman mask and no disrespect to him at all, but he has got to be either my least favourite or one of my least favourite members of Slipknot ever. That's not because I dislike him as a person or even as a band member. I just think he hasn't got much of a personality on stage. Sometimes members can have too much personality. I do find that to be the case with Michael Path. I think that he does too much on stage and it just comes across as almost like a fan's just got on stage and is trying to have their moment with the band. I love high energy shows and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know, to me, he just comes across a bit try-hard. But that's just my opinion on him as a Slipknot member. I know a lot of people like him. I'm sure he's a great person. He does well with the band, but compared to Chris, he just doesn't float my boat, really. And this is from a band that's had many new members, and some of them do come in and absolutely kill it. I think, to be fair to Vman, he probably has got to be my second least favourite because this new Jeff guy just... Craig obviously didn't speak, so he didn't have much of a personality, but he was just cool, whereas Jeff just hasn't done anything to capture my attention. I'm sure you don't care about how I rank Slipknot members. If you do, leave a comment, I'll make a video. But I have got a V2 Vman mask. That is a lot of V's in one sentence. And I got this off eBay and I actually got it for a bit of a bargain. It was £40, which I am very happy with because this mask is extremely good looking. Like, the quality, once you get inside, you definitely can smell the latex. You can see how it is quite an amateur replica. But the Grey Chapter was quite a raw era for Slipknot in terms of their masks, especially for V-Mans and J's. See, this is the V2, so this is where it had been around for a bit longer and had some different things done to it. I am not a fan of V-Man's masks after the Grey Chapter. I dislike all of them. There's not one part of me that thinks they are cool until recently, where he's debuted this, almost looks like a bit of a Japanese samurai mask. And that one, as much as it is quite plain, is pretty cool. And especially when you look at the masks that the band have got at the minute, especially Eloy and Jeff, where they are just really plain, generic, basic masks. V-Man has stepped up his game a bit, but this I do think was his best look. Like, it's almost, as much as it's reminiscent of Jim, he has got these almost like jester spikes below and above one of the eyes. He's got a zipper mouth open, again, quite like Jim's, whereas Jay's was shut. But what I like about this replica as well is the burlap. Unlike my V1 Grey Chapter J, the burlap's quite inaccurate. Like, it isn't spread apart enough, whereas this does look a lot better. Obviously, you got the pentagram on the forehead, same as Jay. It is very reminiscent of a Grey Chapter J mask because, and I say that now because Jay's mask is the one that people think of when you think of the burlap Grey Chapter mask. You do think of Jay Weinberg masks. V-Man's, I think it's a little bit underrated. You know, it's got the metal strap in. The straps on this are elastic. It's a very well made replica and I'm extremely happy to have it in the collection because this isn't a mask that I actually ever thought I'd own, because like I say, V-Man just isn't one of my favourite members. And like I said before, that's not because I dislike him as a person, just, you know, he's the bass player. He's one of those members for me that is just sort of there, but he's also not a member that I hate because he never does anything that particularly annoys me. Yes, I'm not a great big fan of his masks. I didn't like it when he had the lights on his guitar, but he is a member that I'm very happy to have his best mask in my collection. So that is just my thoughts on this new Slipknot mask that I've got. I will put it on and give you guys some up close shots. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought of it. I'll see you very soon, in a bit.